Hi Aquarius, welcome to your mid-December general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aquarius. This will not resonate with every Aquarius that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Aquarius, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in Aquarius. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Aquarius and Cross Watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the most. Okay, Aquarius, let's get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to set the energy, clear the energy from past readings, so if you are listening to this using headphones, I do suggest turning it down a little bit because I don't want your ears to hurt. So, let's get this going. Alright, so let's see what's happening for my Aquarians in the middle to the end of December, going into 2022, or just whenever you're guided to watch this reading, if it's past that time. Let's see what Aquarius needs to know right now about their love life, the energy around them, what is about to happen, what Aquarius needs to know about their love life. Spirit, please tell me. Whew, Aquarius, forgiving and learning. All right, it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more in your love, more love. God, Aquarius, I'm so sorry. Let me redo that. My finger was kind of covering it. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Wow. Okay, Aquarius, yeah, I feel that there's someone who really hurt you, who really played you. You felt betrayed. And for some of you, you just want to know why you didn't get that closure. But others of you, this person's coming back, Aquarius. You thought you were hurt by it. This person's kind of haunted by what they did to you. And I feel the guilt is adding up. The more they see you moving on, the more they see you not reaching out, it's making them feel upset, hurt, when, I mean, that's really kind of going to be shocking for you, I feel, because they were the ones to ultimately do this to you. And I feel, Aquarius, they may be offering an apology, wanting you back, trying to work things out with you. I even feel for some of you, like this person may have left you for someone else, and the grass was not greener on the other side. And here they come crawling back because they realized they were happier with you. But I feel Aquarius Spirit is saying, let this go. Let it go. Let it be. I don't know. Just something where I feel you may have learned from this in some sort of way. It needs to be released in your energy, or if they do come back, I think there's not much more that can be done in this that would fulfill you, that would satisfy you, that is really meant for you. And this person's too late is what I'm hearing. Like, the apology is way too late. Interesting. Okay. The letter G is coming through very strongly. Could be someone's first, middle, last initial. Let's see. Tell me more. Nope. Too many. Tell me more, my beautiful Aquarians, about this energy. Opportunity. Aquarius, yeah, I feel someone wants you back. Someone is looking for an opportunity with you, another chance with you, another shot with you. But I feel, Aquarius, even for some of you, if you're not still hurt over this, you've done your healing, you've done your growth. Now that they're back, where there was one period of time you were really hoping for this, wanting this, waiting for this, yearning for this, crying for this, it's not what you want anymore. This person's return, this person's energy, this person's love. It's you realize that there's so much better out there for you. And the tables really have turned. Wow. I even feel like for some of you, they may cry calling you, a drunk call, deep in their feelings and missing their Aquarius and come through really messy like that. Or like message you and there's a lot of typos and shit. Like it just, they're a mess while you've been growing. That's what it is. And some of you, this is kind of similar energy to your other reading from beginning of December. But it's coming back now, and maybe you guys are still dealing with that energy, trying to think if it should work out, or this person's just latching onto you for dear life energetically, or whatever, right? But others of you too, like maybe there's someone new that you've been talking to that you've been trying to open up with, and you've been trying to move forward with, but there's still some unfinished healing from someone who hurt you in your past. But I think you're going to see, Aquarius, that this new is not going to do you wrong. But most of you, I gotta say, and I hate to have one of these readings, but I really do feel like this person, there's someone who's going to beg for you to come back, or beg for your attention, beg for your love. I even feel if they don't do it verbally, like they go through your social media and like all the pictures that you have creep on you, look at your stories, drive by your house type of thing. They're a mess. They're a mess. And maybe because they realize that they missed out on a big opportunity. Let's see what the tarot has to say. I'm trying to be compassionate about this, but it feels like what they did to you was so wrong that this is like Spirit's lesson to them. You missed out big time. Now you have to pay the price. You have to sleep in the bed you made. Tell me more. Maybe finally you're going to hear the truth, Aquarius, with the Ace of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with another Aquarius perhaps, or someone with air in their chart. But yeah, you know what? They never gave you that closure. They never gave you that truth. They never told you why. And in a messy way, in a desperate way, they may just try to reveal it all. But again, like this, it feels so delayed. It feels so delayed. Interesting. Oh yeah. Okay, Aquarius, bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So your healing has been giving you some sort of benefit in your life. You have been moving on to your own well-being, your own security. Even for some of you, you've been diving into your own projects and finances or in work, which you have been just soaring at. I feel a lot of you are just, you were upset when this first happened, but because of this, you really gained or took your power back, and now you're independent, you're looking good. I don't know if you've changed a lot physically, something you've done like with your body that's different, with your hair that's different than when you last saw this person, but they've seen you recently and they're like, damn, Aquarius is looking good. And they have been watching you from afar ever since. Or maybe the last few months that you guys haven't spoken, they've been keeping a stern eye on you. And I even feel like others of you know for the fact that this person has been talking about you, has asked about you, and it got back to you somehow. But yeah, Aquarius, they realize you're happy without them. And I think that's another sting in their heart that they can't really take. Because this is where they thought they were going. They were free, they were independent, they could do what they want when they wanted. People were giving them attention maybe, that made them feel good. That's why they may have ended it realizing that was the wrong choice, the wrong decision. Little did you know I was going to bounce back. And you did. And that's what they can't stand, honestly. You've created stability and security within yourself when this person made you feel like you had something to be insecure about. Especially if they just ghosted, or especially if they just left with no reason that made sense to you. They may have had like a dumb excuse, but it didn't make sense. But you're fine now. You know, like I said, you are seeing there's more opportunities better out there than what this person could have ever given you. Let's do this. So the center of this is the Ace of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Yeah, this is when they want to talk. Now they're asking for your forgiveness. Now they're telling you the truth as to why they left, why they, you know, they want to talk. They've been waiting for the right time to return, and for some reason now they think that's the right time, whether it's because it's the holidays and they got on their feelings about it, whether there's some sort of anniversary maybe coming up that would have marked, you know, the year of you guys talking, or whatever, right? The year you stopped talking. I don't know. For some of you, you may have an anniversary in the month of December or whenever that's coming close. And that's why they're kind of getting in their feelings about this. Maybe others of you too, they've seen that you've moved on. And that's where they're like, okay, let me get in my toxic ways and just try to pull back Aquarius into something that they've fully just broken free of. But because I'm not, I can't stand to see Aquarius do it. Maybe even some of you have moved to someone else, dating someone else, and they're jealous, very jealous. But I feel like they've been creeping on you, on your profile for a while. They just didn't have the balls or the guts, let's just say, to say anything until now. What's crossing this is the Three of Wands. Aries energy. You know, for some of you, when I saw this card, I feel like they really thought you were going to be the one to return. You were going to be the one to reach out, and you never did. That's why they're also could be giving them a reason why to reach out to you guys. But yeah, you're expanding. You have your eyes on other opportunities, other places, other people. I feel some of you, really, your career is about to take off, or you are about to get a bunch of projects that is going to flourish you from all the hard work you've done for it. And they just can't see you being happy or successful without them. And that's the challenge they know they're about to address if they, or when they, do reach out to you. That you weren't going to come back. Instead, you were moving forward, moving on, looking at new ventures, new horizons. And they know that that's going to be the one thing that may stop you from accepting it. Like, in their own way, Aquarius, I still think a part of them, whether that's their ego or disillusionment in whatever way, they really do think that they could still convince you, after everything you guys have been through, after everything they've done to you, to come back, to return to this. But that would be starting from square one again. That'd be going back to a drawing board that you long left, that you don't want to work on again. I feel that's a lot of the energy here. And I feel they've been watching you, whether it's through fake accounts, whether it's because you've seen their profile there, or I don't know, like almost as if you thought you saw their car or something drive by. But this is confirmation they've definitely been watching you. They've definitely been creeping on you. And I think they do want you back, but they haven't decided it was the right time until now. What's crowning this is the Page of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I feel, Aquarius, this person's return, thinking about it, is going to trigger a lot of emotions, a lot of hurts, a lot of pains. Or I'm just picking up on the energy that they feel looking at you now. They're immature, Aquarius, with the Page of Cups, emotionally. They didn't know what to do with their feelings, their emotions. They're wishy-washy. They don't know how to express it very well. But now they've decided to give you a little bit of what's going on in their heart for you, which I still don't feel is a lot. I feel like with this, they're trying to pull at your heartstrings. They'll say things that will make you feel bad for them. This is what they think, right? Compassion, have compassion for them. Like, how bad they've been doing. There could have been something that happened in their life that they'll use as a means to get you to emotionally feel bad, or, have, some sort of loophole they're looking for. And I feel it's emotional here. But I do feel with this Page of Cups crowning the whole reading that it's still not enough. This is still not the King of Cups. It's still not the Queen of Cups. And it's still far too late. And I also feel with this Page of Cups crowning the whole reading that little do they know you've been healing yourself. You've been focusing on your own heart chakra, healing that heart chakra. And even for some of you, you've been doing inner child work. If this person kind of, triggered some insecurities that stemmed from childhood in some sort of way, or some sort of unfulfilled inner child, you've done that work. Others of you, I don't know if you're creative, you're into drawing, photography, music, anything in the creative realm. Oh, for some of you, they're using that as a means to get back into it as well. Like they're sending you a song that you guys used to listen to, or they're trying to reminisce on a time where you guys went to a play, a concert that you really bonded at. Again, just trying to pull at your heartstrings, Aquarius, and it feels manipulative. But rooting this is the Four of Swords. I feel a lot of you know that this is something you need to stay away from. I also feel that your silence up until this point has been driving them crazy. Again, for some reason they thought you were going to chase. Whether you've done that before or whatever, they're used to that with other people. You didn't chase. And I think with this being the root of it all, you know that what's done is done. You put it to rest a long time ago. Or at least this is giving you affirmation that is something that you really do need to put the final nail in the coffin of. I even also think too, Aquarius, that maybe they know you're not going to respond. And that's why they're trying to pull out all the stops to get your attention, and maybe they may try to use some sort of dramatic reason to get you to reply. But yeah, I just feel like a lot of you are just wondering, why now? Why now are you coming back? In the recent past, we have the Devil card. Capricorn energy. Yeah, this was toxic from the start, I feel. From the start. I feel that they had toxic behaviors, toxic reactions. They were controlling, or they just had to have everything their way in a very stubborn, immature way. But also, Aquarius, I feel little do you know, they've been obsessing over you this entire time. And it started from the moment they realized that they wanted you back, or that whoever they left you for wasn't what they wanted. And then ever since that spark of realization happened in their consciousness, they've been every day checking on you, or have been wondering about you, thinking about you. And it feels not not in your vibration, let's just say. I feel like this person had a temper problem or an anger problem too, or just manipulative in general. And they liked the fact that they could get people to feel like they were bound to them, chained to them, that they needed them or some sort of way. But you broke free from this, Aquarius. You completely broke free from this. Others of you, they definitely had addictions. I feel almost like a sex addiction for some of you guys. Very strongly is coming through here. Porn addiction. They had they were subscribed to OnlyFans accounts, following very sexually oriented Instagram pages, flirting with people online, that type of vibe. They can't keep it in their pants. And for some of you, you're not the only one they did this to. but for some reason you stuck in their mind more than other people have. I'm going to clarify the devil. Tell me more about this devil card. 5 of Swords. Ooh, Aquarius, yeah. This person was just mean sometimes to you, or they would say really mean things, and the whole point of it was just to make you feel bad about yourself and for them to feel better. Or like even be like, this is just an example, like, oh, isn't this person really, really hot? Or just try to get a reaction out of you. Try to get you to fight with them in some way because they like to see how much you cared through your reaction of it. But that's so toxic. So toxic. And they like to be dominant. Very much so. Even sexually in bed. They are down with some freaky stuff. And I think you're down for some of it, but not all of it. You'll know if that's for you. 3 of Swords. Yeah, they were cheaters. This is third-party situation all the way. They broke your heart. I don't think they deserve another opportunity. But they do. And I think they're going to hound you for as long as it need be until you get around to it. So protect your energy. Definitely, Aquarius. I wouldn't even respond. I would not even respond. Because that's going to give them even just more of an inkling that you may be interested, as chaotic and crazy that may be. What you need to know about this situation, Aquarius, is the Fool card. Aries energy, Aquarius energy, it's time to go. I don't know if this is going to be the final turning point for where you really realize that you just don't feel the same way. You're never going to feel the same way. You're on to newer, you're on to better. I don't know, this person's coming in your energy because maybe you're thinking about it, or they're just so obsessive over you that that's why it's lingering here, and they've been watching you rise from the ashes that they left you in. But yeah, I think the biggest thing that's making them so annoyed or so irking within them is that they just see you're completely gone. That you're not even devastated over this anymore, you're not even upset over this anymore. You really have like little to no baggage in regards to this anymore. And I think they just, in some sort of way, just view you as being theirs. And you're not. You're gone. You dipped. You pieced out. Some of you even moved to a different city, a different state, even a different country. To get away from this person, or just because of the breakup and because of the separation you wanted to change in your life. But know, Aquarius, that the slate needs to be cleaned. I don't care what they say. I don't know how they're going to try to get in your emotions, but just keep walking. Just keep walking and let them watch you walk out the door and slam it shut. Because you guys are on to better, I promise. So Aquarius, we're going to go ahead and dive deeper into this situation, but into your love life. Like, if there is opportunity, where can you see it? Where will it happen? And if they do come back, what do you need to know? Like, to protect yourself and anything of that sort. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, I'm going to overturn this card here and dive deeper into this situation for you and just provide more information about what you need to know about your love life. And I'm going to provide some oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this. But if this is where we depart, Aquarius, I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way. If it's given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your love life, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aquarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aquarius.